Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 118 of the Building a Law Firm podcast. I'm your host, Christopher Small, and this is the internet's most passionate show about law firm business owners. What's up, everybody? Hopefully you guys are having a great week, day, week, month, quarter, year, life. Seattle is bumping right now. It's going to be about 85 degrees today. It's like the longest day of the year. There's no wind. It's awesome, and I'm super pumped. But I'm still here in the office. I can see outside that it looks super nice, but I'm in here recording this because it's what I do. And today, I'm excited to be here to talk about something that's pretty fun, pretty interesting. Hopefully, we'll get you to take some action, do some things that will actually get you some money in your business. And it's 5 reasons why your law firm website sucks. All right. So whenever, I've seen a lot of law firm websites, a tremendous amount. I've built a lot. I've probably built 20 for myself. I'll tell you a little bit about that, I guess, real quick. So I did I had my original, back in the day when I started my law firm, I started a website. Then I started Seattle DUI Guys, Seattle Ticket Kings. I started Emerald City Law Group, Emerald City Personal Injury, Emerald City Traffic Defense, Emerald City Criminal Defense, Emerald City DUI Defense, CMS Law Firm, again, a Rewind, Pain-Free Probate. I'm trying to think if I have more. I don't know how many that is. That's probably at least 12, maybe not 20. But I've designed a lot of websites. I've spent a lot of time thinking about and designing and planning and working on websites and seeing what works and what doesn't. I've done a lot of experimentation with my own websites, and I've seen a lot of your websites. So pretty much whenever anybody comes and joins the Lifestyle Law Firm Accelerator program or group that I've got, I'll go and look at their website. I want to learn who's in the group, so I'll go and check it out. And like 97 times out of 100, it's pretty sad and pretty disappointing. And I wanted to talk about it today so that you could fix it. Honestly, it's something that is pretty easy to do if you'll just be diligent about it, and it can literally put hundreds of thousands of dollars into your pocket quickly, and millions of dollars probably over the course of your career. For me, the internet and people coming to my website is probably about 75% of my business, easily, and it's probably just going to continue to increase over time as I create new ways to sort of drive more people to my websites. Now I have 2, and I wanted to talk about it today because I think it's a really kind of important part of your business, and it's something that people just don't pay a lot of attention to, or they're just lazy about, quite frankly. And so I don't want you to be lazy. I want you to listen to this. I want you to take action, and I want you to win. So let's do this, right? So let's see. The number one problem that I see with law firm websites, and the reason why they suck, is that it sort of boils down to a couple of different problems, but the content of your website is terrible. It's written in a way, everybody thinks, this is a weird thing about websites, about marketing in general, especially for attorneys. And I think maybe it's because of the law school environment, or maybe it's just because of like how we operate on the daily when we're talking to other attorneys. But it's not like your website shouldn't be a place where you try to prove to the world that you're the best attorney in the world, okay? Because nobody cares. It's impossible for anyone to know if you're good or not. And to try to do that when everyone else is trying to do that, it just makes you look like one of many. It makes you look like a chump. And it's not effective. So don't do it. All right? Instead, what I would love to see, or what I do love to see, are websites that talk about what the service will do for a potential client. And even more specific than that, what I like to see is someone have a truly defined client and have that message speak specifically to them, right? So for example, with my estate planning, I don't, my message, although I have some older clients, my message is really geared toward that person or those people that have kids at home, that are families, right? That have a job, that are not retired. That's where my website goes, and that's what the content speaks to. That's what the look is. Everything screams, I can help you with your problem. And when you come out on the other side, this is what you're going to look like. This is what it's going to feel like. This is how amazing it's going to be. That's what your website should be. Okay? Number one. Okay, so your content sucks. And it's more like, I'm aggressive, I'm dedicated, I have a certification, and I have my master, my LLM, and whatever. Nobody cares about that stuff because they don't. It sounds like the same thing that everybody else is saying. So it's impossible for them to know and differentiate you from someone else. But if you're speaking directly to them, if you can have them nodding their heads and say, I want to be that person when I'm done with this process, then you will get them to take action and sign up with you and call you. Okay? So that's probably number one. Number two, I think, is that, you don't have to be a tech wizard, by the way, to have a great law firm website. I'm definitely not a tech wizard. But I think that it is lazy and, expensive to hire some law firm website company that says they're going to give you a bunch of SEO and a bunch of other stuff, when in fact what they give you is a website that looks just like everyone else, that doesn't have any functionality, that really what it does is give them SEO. Okay, so call your website if you pay someone to host your website and do all this stuff, look at the bottom of all of your pages and you'll see links to their sites. That's the problem. Okay, so call your person and ask them if they'll kindly remove those links, because you're paying them for the website work, not to sponsor their websites, and see what happens. And I think you'll be surprised that they're not going to do that. So, what I've always done is just go and just do WordPress, right? So you get a WordPress theme, you just Google WordPress themes. Pick one you like. You can go on Fiverr, you can go on Upwork, you can pay somebody like $250 and you can have a professional looking website that has tremendous functionality, tremendous edit ability, is easy for you to learn how to use, and you own, right? And all the SEO and everything that you create works for you. So stop doing that other stuff, and I don't know why that works. I don't know, I don't understand why people will pay like $500 a month for a website and they won't pay $500 a month for coaching, for example. That'll get them a tremendous amount of business. So I mean, it's craziness. But stop doing that. That's it. That's all I got. Get your own website. So okay, that's number two. By the way, I'm just spitballing this list. I'm just literally thinking about all the crappy things I see with your websites, and I'm going to talk about them. Number three, your contact page sucks. Okay? If your contact page is something that says tell me about yourself and your problem and submit this request, you're doing it the wrong way. You're putting up too many barriers to entry. The way that I do it is, and the way that you should really consider doing it is, I use a online scheduling company. The one I use is called Acuity Scheduling, and I just I tie my calendar to it. When people go to my contact page, it doesn't say submit a request. It says do you want to have an in-person consultation or a phone consultation? Book your meeting right now. They booked a meeting, it gets all set up, they get reminder emails automatically, and they show up and they sign up, and it's that easy. If you do it the other way, the downside is you get the email from them. They say, hey, we need some help, blah, blah, blah. Then you have to email them back. Okay, great. What time works for you? Boom. You never hear from half of those people again. At the moment, the opportunity is lost because you haven't made it easy for them to sign up with you, right? That's number 3. So just go do that, right? And by the way, I'm not really necessarily trying to convince you to do these things. Most of you won't, and that's fine. The ones that do will just win, and that's cool with me. Okay, number 4. The 4th major problem that I see with most websites is they lack fresh content. If you aren't doing a video show, if you aren't doing a podcast, if you aren't writing blog posts on the regular, if you aren't writing client profiles and doing case studies on the regular, then you are an idiot. You are missing out on tremendous opportunities for demonstrating expertise, demonstrating experience, creating trust, creating rapport, enhancing your SEO, enhancing your referability. I mean, geez, across the board, it's everything. And you guys are too lazy and too scared to create a piece of content every week and put it up there for the world to see. What you'll find is a couple things. A, for the most part, nobody's watching, so it doesn't matter. The ones that do watch, they really care what you have to say, so they're not judging your voice or the way that you look. They're not judging anything. They just want to get the information, and they'll be happy for you for giving to you that was a terrible sentence. They will be happy. They will be thankful to you for your giving them the information. That's what matters. Okay? So I know a lot of you are going to be like all gung-ho, hopefully after listening to this, and want to go make some content, and then you're never going to do it again. And that's fine. But you see, I show up every week and I make content. Every week I do it, even if I don't want to. This week I like it. I'm in the mood. But I can tell you there's some weeks when I'm not in the mood. But I still do it because it's what's necessary for success. Okay? And then let's see, I guess the last thing, this is probably going to be a little bit more advanced, but there's no real opportunity for people to take sort of like a small first step before they take the big step of scheduling a consultation with you. One of the things that I'm working on with my probate website right now is really thinking about what's the first thing that people want to know? What's the initial question that they have? What kind of information could I give them at the beginning to really create and build that foundational relationship to make them want to come and sign up with me, and also just sort of get me into their world so that I can talk to them some more. For a lot of you, this is going to be sort of a giveaway, but you also want to just think about what do people want and give it to them. Okay, even if it's a blog post that everybody wants to go to because it's the question that everyone's asking, and then you promote that or you highlight that on your website so that people go there first, it is critical to your success. And it's something that so very few of you do. You don't think about your website as an actual sales tool. You think of it as something that you need because everybody else has it. You think of it as something that's expensive and hard to run. You think of it as something that keeps eyeballing you to create content, but you never want to do it. And you never want to do those things. So, my guess is 97% of you have all 5 of those things wrong. And like I said, I want to let you know about them because you can fix these things and you can increase your business exponentially, and you can win. That's what this is all about, right? This is the Building a Law Firm podcast. I tell you this stuff because it works, and because you're not doing it, and because I have a soft spot in my heart for law firm owners because you guys try hard for the most part. Most attorneys that I know really they don't necessarily enjoy the work all the time, but they're in it for the client. They're in it for the good. They're not just in it for the cash. And so anything I can do to help you get more clients and have great client relationships and do great work and also win personally, man, that's where it's at. So do these things, okay? Stop being a punk. All right, that's it. Once again, I'm Christopher Small. I own Building a Law Firm. If you want to talk to me, email me, chris@buildingalawfirm.com. You can go and check out buildingalawfirm.com. I got some cool free stuff there, which, by the way, I'm going to start rolling over some of that free stuff. I'm going to take some of it off and maybe create some new stuff. So if you want to get the old stuff, which is still really great and relevant, then you're going to want to go and check it out. I think it's buildingalawfirm.com/free stuff, something like that. So anywho, hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully this resonated with you. Hopefully it'll get you to take action and go fix your website. And that's it. So have a good one, and I'll talk to you again next week. See ya.